Don't do this to me, Zach.
The
We've
craziest thing, dude. Perplexity just dropped a browser, boys.
Let's have a look. We're becoming the browser
I'm
critics.
tired, boss. Insert I'm tired, boss meme.
We are the browser company now, boys.
Comet.
It's called Comet. I'm just...
Agentic
look at it, boys.
Is
It's
it
we
exactly
just
the
did the
same?
thing about Arc browser.
we
and
just
then it's
made
already,
that video.
It's redundant.
It's right there. And they have all the
Keep up.
years
you
of
cannot
experience.
make content fast enough to announce all the things.
We didn't even get to post the last one. We didn't even finish uploading the video, bro. What the heck? All right, so it's all built in, hey? It's all built in, agentic browsing. So they're sending it. Fills complex
Read
forms.
my emails. Can't see any
YouTube
problem with
videos I
that.
didn't finish watching. How is it doing that?
What the frick, dude?
So it's reading me emails, just drafting up my acquisition of this new business and sending it straight up there.
Now you can spool up something real quick and close it down in one day.
How funny. Yeah. The funniest part about that is like you see, like you've seen it on Grok do it before, where it just starts spurting out random nonce, and it's like from someone else's chat, and all that has to happen is like the sync engine between the server and the front end just sends to the wrong client, and it's spitting out your chat.
What?
And it's like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll do this close. Imagine if it was like you're a big company that was like super positive, and like if the information leaked, there was like a penalty.
Oh, there has surely though, man. Surely.
There'd have to be. This is where you have to have rules. Like you can't use these things, bro. Like where's the IE6? Like let's just get some IE6 in this job. Real dumb browsers. Like when are we gonna get the dumb browsers?
So
again?
this is what we were talking about in the DIA thing. Like, what's the moat on a browser? Clearly not much.
Yeah.
And Perplexity has such a good search and like surfacing information engine that now is that just better by default?
Yep, because it's just got the reps. It's done the reps. It's specialized in search for the last so
literally
many years.
spoke about this.
Yeah.
We said,
We said,
Are we making the
Perplexity
same
will just
video?
spool one up. Man.
Are we making the same video right now? This is crazy.
Did we just speak this into existence?
Holy! I just
we
manifested
said that
this.
DIA was going to have to compete with Perplexity as a search because they're trying to do that. And Perplexity's like,
Now it's
hey,
a
why don't we
browser.
just do the
Yeah,
easier
hey, bro,
thing?
Here's the browser.
Also, they totally just saw Daryl's Figma for Clipflow, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're
yeah,
looking at
dude.
here?
Got
Yeah,
the
sick,
space
sick.
theme. Comet. That was going to be a project name.
Yeah, good to
I
go.
don't like
mate.
the app icons. Pretty.
Yeah, but don't worry, bro.
Whoever made that.
Apple's changing that for 'em.
Yeah, all be glass.
Yeah.
It's all going to be
Apple's gonna
default,
change it to
baby.
glass. You can't see it anyway now that it's glass. So it doesn't
Don't
matter
you
what
worry,
it is on.
mate.
Dude, this is crazy. So here we go. So we got Comet, new browser. I feel like there's going to be too many browsers soon, so it's all going to need to consolidate at some stage.
And guess who's going to do it? Google, right?
Yeah. Google's just like, oh yeah, cool. Let's just take all these ideas,
Google's
put
just
it into Chrome. It's true. We've already got all the users. Don't have to try and get them again.
That's right.
Very interesting. Funny, weird call to call it Comet and not just Perplexity.
Yeah.
Like, just drop the web.
Like this is
Like,
just
who
the next
cares?
stage of Perplexity is outside of the window to the whole
Yeah.
browser.
Yeah, it's like
Doesn't
calling
need
it
a
like
different name.
Notion and then it's called Potion. Like, who cares? Like, whatever. I don't know. Like, just call it Notion on the web, call it Notion on the thing. Or, you know, like, just call it the same name. It's another app for it, but the app for it is its own browser. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to
Yeah.
call it something different. That seems like a miss there on the marketing because you're just going to have to now teach people what Comet is. Yeah, can Google just buy it? Can you just buy that and then just chuck that in
Yeah.
and then just happy days? Or just build your own version because, yeah, I'll just use that. Thanks. You're very good with data, right, Google? Like you're not going to do anything funny.
You got it
right?
covered, right? Yeah.
you're not gonna do
Hey,
anything
don't say too much because by the end of this video there'll be some new like Google announcement and we'll never get to bed. Just keeps going and going.
Just on the
and going.
grind. Crazy
Yeah.
boys.
That's a deep rabbit hole. So here we go. So now,
Super interesting. And like, you know how YouTube search sucks?
Yep.
If Perplexity can go through their search on your behalf, then search doesn't suck anymore. That's really interesting. So one of the things on that first Comet page was find YouTube videos I haven't finished watching. That has to go and look at your watch history, see the red bar, see when the red progress bar, like watch amount, is added to the div, collect all of those in a list, and then present you a new list. The UI and like the burden of making good UI, does that go away a bit? It doesn't matter as much that you make a good UI because these guys handle the experience more.
You know
and you're
what?
just the data
you
store.
can make better UI because you can make it way cleaner. Think about all the things we have to add to like give context to like the user. Imagine like now you show the beautiful tile of something and you do it real, like you put a lot of effort into it so it looks beautiful. Because like in the end of the day, you're still looking at this thing, right? Like
And these guys do a great job. Like Perplexity looks lovely.
So, but then what you have is all the data, like you're saying, you said like read the bar. Why are we reading the bar? Why don't you just have it in a data attribute as percentage watched, like there? And now what you're doing is you're giving hints to the LLMs, because we're going to change the way we build things.
Yeah.
We're going to put data attributes into our like tiles, like in Clipflow even, like what's this like special status, or highlight things that you don't want. It'll overwhelm the user.
Yes.
It'll give context to an LLM or something that's looking at it, because they're reading. Remember, a browser reads
they see
div
code.
tags.
Yeah.
They read that's a browser. That's how it presents itself. So if it can access that at the same time, you can just give all this data. It doesn't have to do heaps of work, and we can be like, it's the same as when we write comments for LLMs in like code. We can now do that in the browser. So it's like you can make your app online better than everyone else's because the LLMs can understand it better. They can use it better.
Did you see the thing I posted last night about intent-based UI and like working with LLMs and AI to just match the intent of the user? It's kind of like that. Like YouTube search sucks. Perplexity will know the intent of the user is to try and extract this piece of information. Like I do this sometimes. I look for a video. So I was looking for something for Zach the other day, and I knew I'd watched a video with a certain creator, and I don't remember their name, but I could have described the thumbnail. If I could have said it's a female who has like quite a busy background on the thumbnail, the content is somewhat around this, and it could go through my watch, because I was scrolling through the watch history trying to find it, and I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
It can do that for you and go do that. That's really cool. Because then YouTube search, it doesn't matter that it's not good, because you're like, I'm just looking for this thing, and they present to you, here's some options, and I couldn't find it in your watch history, but here's some other things that might be what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dude.
Excellent. Well, here we go. New
Crazy,
browser.
man.
Another
It's
browser.
crazy.
Which one are we going to choose? We don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, boy.
On the next one of browser wars.
Clipflow browser.
Boy, we're your very own
Build in a
content
browser.
browser.
I'm bored. I have a few minutes
spool up
to
a
spare.
browser.
Yeah, just do that real quick.
Let's
Crazy
just
boys.
one-shot it with Windsurf. or Cursor. Here we
With
go.
Windsurf's browser.
Oh, geez.
Load the Windsurf web app inside the Windsurf browser to one shot creating a browser in Windsurf.